I welcome you all to this session, EDA 831, Project Management in Education. We are going to discuss the first unit of Module 3, Human Resource Development, Implication for Project Management. We have a summary of this unit here. The unit is about selection practices in an organization. Selection practices simply mean the art of matching individual characteristics with the requirement of a job. The process of matching individual characteristics with the requirement of a job is termed job analysis. So job analysis involves the use of the following methods: observation method, individual interview method, group interview method, structured questionnaire, and technical conference method. For the right matching to be done, there is a need for the description of the tasks in a particular job and how they should be carried out, as well as the specification of the skills required to perform the job. A detailed description of the tasks involved in a given job is what is referred to as job description. Job description means a detailed description of the tasks to be carried out in a particular job. On the other hand, the stipulation of the minimum knowledge or skills or abilities required to perform the tasks involved in a job is what is referred to as job specification. So for anyone who is to occupy the position and carry out the tasks involved in a particular job, then they must meet the requirements. The requirements, which includes the skill, in terms of the skill, in terms of their ability. So that is what we refer to as job specification. The stipulation of the minimum knowledge, skills, and abilities. I stress that again. The stipulation of the minimum knowledge, skills, or abilities required of an individual to perform a given job is called job specification. This unit also discusses selection devices, which include interview, written test, performance simulation test. We know selection devices are instruments used for obtaining information about job applicants. So all these devices are used to obtain information about the job applicants. We have interview. We have a written test, and we have performance simulation test. This one is by doing the job so that the interviewer can see you doing it, and if you are able to perform the job effectively, then you will be termed qualified for the position or the job. Then the unit also discusses skill categories. And the categories involved basic literacy skill, which involves reading and writing, ability of the applicant to read and write. Then we have a technical skill. We have interpersonal skill, the way you relate with other people in the organization. And problem-solving skill, ability to identify problems and prefer solutions to problems found in any organization. That is what is termed problem solving skills. Method of training employees were also discussed in the units, and they involve the on-job training, job rotation, which involves lateral transfers that enable you to work at different jobs, and the other aspect is the understudy training. This means you're going to work under someone who is more experienced, and the person may be taken as a mentor and what have you. Then the second method of training employees is off-job training. By this, the employee will be working outside the workplace, such as going for classroom lectures, seminars, and maybe videos of already prepared lectures to improve on his abilities. Now we have a question here. Explain the following terms as used in educational management: job analysis, job description and specification of the job training, and performance evaluation. These questions are recurrent. We have it in October, November 2016. We also have it in question 3, October, November 2014, and we have it in question 3, 2015 as well. And to answer this question, number 1, job analysis is a detailed description of the tasks involved in a job. It determines the relationship of a specific job to other jobs and aids in ascertaining the knowledge, skills, or abilities of an individual required to perform the job. That is what job analysis is. The second question there is job description and specification. We have to explain job description and specification. We have done that here before. You recall? We've done something like that here. Job description, job specification. All right, we're going to still answer that quickly. Job description is a written summary of tasks, duties, and responsibilities of a job. It provides information about the job opening. On the other hand, job specification defines the minimum acceptable qualification that an employee must possess to perform a given job successfully. Job specification states the required knowledge, skills, and abilities for a particular job. Take note of that. Whereas job description is about the description of the tasks, the specification is about the qualification or the skills or the abilities required to perform the stipulated tasks or duties. Now, of the job training. Of the job training is a method of training employees outside the workplace. This method includes classroom lectures, video and simulation exercises. Then the last one, performance evaluation. It has to do with the assessment of how the tasks or responsibilities assigned to employees are carried out to ascertain their effectiveness in achieving the organizational goals. It is used to determine the weaknesses in employees' performances and devising means of curtailing them. means of solving these weaknesses. By so doing, we have question 2 here. Identify the stages and steps involved in project analysis. Okay, this will be our next target, the next video section. So please stay tuned so we can discuss this together in line with the questions that will be taken from other years. I believe this is 2015 thereabout. I'm not actually sure, but we'll look for similar questions taken from other years and discuss them along. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Do that so you will be informed anytime we upload video related to this question. Thanks for studying with us. Please subscribe. Share our video to your various platforms and then comment. It will help us to serve you better.